The last 2 years have been some of the hardest that we've ever had to live through. For those of you who are struggling, you're not alone. However, you are doing today is just fine. Meet yourself where you are and try to let yourself off the hook. Try to do less if you can. Look to the heart. It beats 60 to 80 times a minute. And with every single pump, it's giving fresh, oxygenated blood and nutrients to every other part of the body so that every part can function and do its best. And you know what's really fascinating? The heart actually spends the majority of its time at rest between pumps, where it's relaxing and filling up with blood so that it can pump that forward. I think there's a lot to learn from that. Just like the heart, the brain also needs rest to be able to do its job. It's okay for us to slow down and to do less. It's okay to take time to prioritize health and sleep, to take breaks during the day, to walk, to breathe, just to be. And it's also okay to take pauses and timeouts from all of the news of the day and of social media. We have to figure out how we best protect our energy and how we can set boundaries at work, in our relationships. Not only is all of that okay, but it's necessary for us to preserve our health. And just like the heart, we actually have to fill ourselves up first before we can pump forward or help anybody else. Above all, remember to be kind and loving to yourself. Sometimes we're our own worst critics. We think that we're not good enough. Anytime you hear that voice, make sure you challenge it. Talk to it the way that you would talk to a best friend. Better yet, write it down. Say to yourself, I am doing the very best that I know how today, given the resources and the tools that I have at my hands. And if you're struggling, please do reach out. Oftentimes that can be the hardest part, that first step. Though they are not always as visible, mental health conditions are just as real as heart disease and as diabetes, and they are treatable. You deserve to feel better, and I believe in you. Take good care, California.